Alright, good day, guys. This is another question under leveling feedback reduction. But this one now has to do with missing readings. So it's an old level book and it has been damaged by white ants and all these readings that were being all these points you are seeing star 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 star. Those ones they were missing. So they now want us to look for these readings and apply the necessary check. How do we get these readings? Now, if you look at this, you will see that the method that they use in this one is height of instrument method, not rise and fall, because this is height of instrument here. All right, we don't know this, we don't know this, and a lot of them like that. So I will be numbering these unknowns with A, B, with alphabet. So let this one be A, let this one be B. We have let this one be C. Why this one is D. Let this place be E. Then this one should be F. Why this one is G. We have this to be H. We have this one to be I. Then J should be, let this one be J, this one should be K, and this one should be L. Where are we? Okay, L is, oh, there's a point here. We don't know this height of instrument here. All right, let this one be L, then this one should be M. Okay, this other one, let this one be N. Then don't let us use O. O and 0 kind of look alike. So we have this one to be P. Which other point is remaining? Okay, after this one. Alright, that's all. We are done with the whole thing. Alright. Now, when I'm referring to A, this is the point I'm referring to. We have all of this, we have some of these readings, while some were nowhere to be found. Don't forget, it is important to note that, height of instruments, the formula, that height of instruments equals to reduced level plus back sight. How do we get reduced level itself? Equals to height of instrument minus either intermediate sight or for sight. Okay, let me divide this place into 2. Yeah, I think we should still contain it. Yes, fine. As it is now, the first thing we want to be looking for, it's easy to get point B first, because the addition of A and this reduced level here will give us B, but we don't know this one, we don't know this one. But don't forget, this height of instrument here minus this what's it called now, minus this intermediate sight, that is B minus 3.355 will give us this reduced level here. What I'm saying is B minus 3.355 is going to give us this reduced level 209.080. That shows it's easier. Don't mind me, that's small b. So small b now is 209.080 plus 3.355. You agree with me that when you add this together, value of b equals 212.435 meters. That shows we have this height of instrument here to be 212.435. Now, good. Since we've gotten the value of this height of instrument, and knowing fully that reduced level of this point plus this A will give us this B, that is 209.510 plus A is what's going to give us B. But we know the value of B now. We are looking for A. That shows B minus 209.510 will give us A. What is the value of B? We just got that one to be 212.435 minus 209.510. And this one, when you subtract this, we have A to be 2.925 meters. So you come back here, write 2.925. Gradually we are getting there. We've gotten A, we've gotten B. Then we have C. How do we get C? Now, you know this B, that is this height of instrument here, minus this intermediate side, is what is going to give you this reduced level here. That shows C. Alright, that shows we have B minus 1.675 is going to give you C. So C equals 212, because the value of B, which is this height of instrument here, is this one, minus 1.675 is equals to 210.760. So the value of C here is 210.760. So that is the reduced level at that point. Alright, so how do we get D? Now, don't forget this height of instrument, because it's still the same setup. This one still works for it. This height of instrument minus D is going to give us 210.425. That is 212.435 minus D will give us 210.425. So make this subject of the formula. We have 212.435 minus 210.425. You agree with me that value of D equals that's 2.010 meters. So you can come back here and write 2.010 there. That shows you've gotten A, B, C, and D. Alright, then which one are we looking for next? We can look for E. To get E is easy, because if you check the interval for the distance, you see it's 30 meters. So if E equals to this one, the challenge before that, the distance before that of E is 60 meters. So we don't know E, and we know the interval is what is it called now? 30. That shows 60 plus 30 will give us E, and that is 90 meters. So here we have 90 for E. Now it's remaining F. How do we get F? Alright, this is F here. Now we can use this one and this one together, because we don't know G. If you say this minus this will give you this one, what is the value of G? But what if you get G in a very simple form? Since you have this height of instrument here, and know that G plus this one is going to give you this. Don't forget we've not gotten F, don't worry. G, this value plus this one is what is going to give us this. That is G plus 0.84 will give us 209.520. That shows G will be 209.520 minus 0.840. That is how we are going to get G. And G will give us 208.680 meters. That is the reduced level of this point here. That's 208.680. That is this one. Now you can now get F, knowing fully that this B minus F will give you G. Alright, I think that one is filled up. We know that B minus F will give us G. We've gotten the value for G. We know the value of B, so it's F we are looking for now. That shows B minus G is going to give us F. What is F now? What is the value of B? From here we know B is 212.435 minus G. G is 208.680. Alright, so F is going to give us the value of F is 3.755 meters. So F, we have 3.755. Okay, the next one is H. Start looking at how do we get H. Knowing fully that this height of instrument, because this one has expired. Once you have another height of instrument, this one has expired. So this new one now is what we are going to use for the second setup. Fine. This 209.520, which is this height of instrument here, minus H, is going to give us this reduced level here. Then 209.520 minus I is going to give us this reduced level here. It makes the work easier. Then we have 209.520 minus H, that is this one minus this, will give us what? 208.275. This minus this will give us this one. Alright, so making H subject of the formula, we have 209.520 minus 275. So what is the value of H? That's 1.245. So meters, we have this one to be 1.245. What of I? To get I, the same 209.520 minus I is going to give us 210, which is this reduced level here, 0.635. So if you make I subject of the formula, you have this to be 209.520 minus 210.635. What's the value of I now? Right? So the value of I equals minus 1.115. So come back here, write your minus 1.115. So we are done with I. Then the next one is J. J is still under change. We know the one before it is 150. We know the interval is 30. So what we just have to do is J equals to 150 plus 30. And this is going to give us what? 180 meters. So here is 180 meters. To confirm, if you add 180, you don't need to put meters since you already put meters, the unit here. If you add 30 to this 180 now, you must get this next one. If not, what you've done is not correct. Now, we've gotten J. It's remaining K. How do we get K? Alright. Now, to get K, M plus K, that is, if you add these two together, this is K. Okay, alright. We need to get L first. We've not gotten L. So how do we get L? Don't forget, this is L is height of instruments. Okay, we've not gotten K. L minus 1.92. Okay, yes. Now, we don't know this height of instrument, but we know that this height of instrument minus this one here, minus this intermediate side can give us this reduced level. That is, L minus 1.920 can give us 205.895. So, if you just collect like times, you have 205.895 plus 1.920. So, L, if you add these two together, you should be having L to be 207.815 meters. So we have L now to be what? 207.815. Good. So it's still remaining. We still need the reduced. Don't forget that the reduced level, this height of instrument here, minus this one can give us M. Yes. That is 209, because this is where this setup ends. That is 209.520, then minus 2.630, should be able to give us the value of m. Okay, then from here, if that is true, if we subtract this, what is the value of m now? Alright, that should be 206.890 meters. Yes, that is correct. Now we've gotten m. The next thing is n. How do we get? We've not gotten k. Yeah, we've not gotten k. All right, to get k, which is this one, which is this backside here, knowing fully that you know m, you know l, you know this one, and you know that m plus k will give you l. That is, this reduced level plus this backside will give you this intermediate, this height of instruments rather. All right, now what we need is k. K equals to l minus m. K equals, what is the value of l? We have l to be 207.815 minus m, which is 206.890. So if we subtract this, we have the value of k to be equals to 0.925 meters. So we have value of k now to be 0.925. All right. Which other ones are we still looking for? Okay, it's remaining n. We've gotten m. My bad. M is 206.890. So we have all the reduced levels. We have all the height of instrument. It's remaining one intermediate side and one backside here. Fine. Since we know from the knowledge of height of instrument method, this height of instrument method here, that is L minus N, will give us this 206. L minus N will give us 206.040. We are looking for N. So we know L to be 207.815. That is the value here for L. Minus, if this one cross, we have 206.040. That will give us N. So N equals to, if we subtract this, N should give us the value 1.775. So here we have 1.775. Now, the next thing we'll be looking for now is P. The same way we've got our N, we can get our P the same way, because L minus P will give us this reduced level here. We have L minus P will give us this last reduced level, which is 205.690. We know L, it is P we are looking for. Our L is 207.815 minus 205.690 equals to what? P. Then P will give us, if you subtract this, we have 2.125 meters. So write 2.125 here. Now, what is the next thing? They said we should still perform arithmetic check. We add all the backside 1, 2, 3 together. We have, this one should be solved. Then 4.690. We add up all the four sides. We have 8.510. Then the formula for the arithmetic check equals, we have summation of backside minus summation of foresight equals the last reduced level minus the first reduced level. Now, summation of backside from what we have here is 4.690 minus 8. The one of foresight is 8.510. We have the last reduced level to be this one here, which is 205.69 minus the first one, which is 209.510. Alright, so if we subtract this, we have minus 3.820, and this other one too, minus 3.820. So check. Okay, so if you look at it now, you'll see that we've gotten every single thing that we were asked to look for. Alright, we have all the missing values now. That shows we are done with the work. Well done, guys. Thank you for trusting this platform. I really appreciate. Do well to subscribe, like, comment. All these reviews actually goes a long way. Then share. Don't be stingy. Share it to others. Let them benefit from what you benefited from. Thank you. God bless you.